I should probably turn that microphone on before I start talking, huh? Welcome back to Secret Squirrel Games. I'm your host, Secret Squirrel. Thank you for tuning in, obviously, first off. What's going on, Red? Hey, welcome. Good to see you. And today is Thursday, and it being Thursday means we're still doing our little bit of daily and weekly challenges. We have our later afternoon streams on Thursday, Eastern time at least, on Thursdays and Fridays. So today being the first of those two, of course, tomorrow being the other. But we're going to knock out our daily and weekly challenges. What's going on, Red? What are you talking about? Helps a bit what? What helps a bit? Sorry, I got Red chatting it up in chat already. Red Tiberius, and he is... Oh, turning on the mic. Yes, that does help a bit. Speaking. Turning on the mic does help a bit if you're planning on streaming. Just a tip for anybody out there who's... Not just the tip. That's a whole different thing. Just a tip for anybody out there who is thinking about possibly ever getting into doing the streaming thing. Turning on the mic. That is a pro tip right there for you. That's what you need to have. Turning on the mic. That's lesson number one. That's my free advice to you. You know, so anybody who is looking at doing this kind of thing, that is one of the things that you want to consider. Now, daily and weekly challenges is what we're knocking out first. For those who are unfamiliar, the challenges are on the challenges tab of the main screen here. Or of any of the screens, actually. The tabs stay, other than game screens, of course. But, I mean, when you're bouncing around the different screens, the tabs stay at the top there. We have our daily challenges here in this sub-tab that just says challenges. Sometimes you have a special event. Depends on if you've completed the entirety of the quest line, for example, that's in the story mode adventure, or the adventure mode, I should say, called Awakening on the mode section. When you select mode here, and all the various options you have as far as what kind of battle you plan on partaking in, whether it be a battle against Leviathans, or a brawl, or any of these green banners that represent raids, or any of these blue hexes up here that represent battles against 8 versus 8, like arena battles, either against other players like these top three, or against bots only, like this bottom one here. It's called Patrol. And then there's this 8-pointed star, essentially, that is the adventure mode. And sometimes there is a quest line in there. It is PvE. And if you complete the quest line, you have options to go back and replay certain missions with additional bonuses. It'll be a little bit harder, supposedly, but you get additional rewards and such for doing it. And also, of note, once you complete the whole storyline, there is a weekly challenge that says to go back in the adventure mode and complete, at least one of these at the harder mode. So you get a weekly challenge also. So in addition to whatever these resources are here, this will give you, by completing the weekly challenge of doing it, you'll also get engineer badges, because weekly challenges give engineer badges, except for these two, which give these little loot crates. This one being decor loot crates for your test track, and this one being loot crates that may have parts, or parts, or money, 200 coins possibly in there for you. But all the rest give you engineer badges, and engineer badges are exchangeable on this sub-tab of the challenges section here, for either occasionally for some parts, or for resources. You can exchange, for example, 160 engineer badges for 500 copper. The number before these slashes how many engineer badges you have. Or you can also exchange them for loot crates. So you can see this one costs 600 engineer badges, the Wanderer's container here, which would contain a rare part, and then the Pathfinder's container is 3,000 engineer badges, and it would contain an epic part from the list. So if you want to see, you just hover over the possible contents here, and then you can look at each of the parts that are potentially granted to you at random from this Pathfinder's container. Not too bad. It'll work. You know, that's good for you, especially considering that you can get those things by exchanging engineer badges, and you get engineer badges by completing weekly challenges, and you complete weekly challenges generally by completing daily challenges quite often. So it all adds up. It all feeds. One feeds into the next, feeds into the next, feeds into the next. And in addition, as you're completing these daily challenges, which are then completing the weekly challenges and all this stuff, you're also getting the daily challenge benefit, which is just scrap metal, but still. But you're also getting, of course, whatever the reward is for the individual battles that you're doing, whether they be a raid or a mission or whatever it is, you're getting that reward. If you're doing it in conjunction with the completion of a daily challenge, you're getting this reward on top of that at the same time. And if you're doing all of that and completing weekly challenges at the same time, then you're getting this reward on top of that, which can then be exchanged for a different reward. See how one feeds the next, right? So, speaking of doing one to complete another, when we get to of our daily challenges, when we get to the part where it says win in one raid, which will then, once you complete this, it'll be there will be a follow-on that says win in 2 raids that will replace it. When we get to those 3 raids that we're going to do are going to be toward the completion of these hard raids here that we need in order to complete these weekly challenges, so that we can get, if we can complete both of these, which we will do, you know, over the course of the weekend at least, we'll get 1,000 more engineer badges, which will put us in a pretty good standing. We're at 2365 right now. That'll mean, you know, that'll make us 3365 plus whatever else we'll get. Like, we're going to get 100 here for doing an easy raid, for example. That'll be, you know, 2465, which will be 3465 eventually. We're also going to get this loot crate here, which is definitely a good thing for junior players, newer players. If you haven't gained a lot of experience yet toward various factions, or you haven't opened up and unlocked workbench access, and you haven't been given parts from any other means yet, then completing your daily challenges each day so that you can complete 42 of them in the course of a week is a good idea. Definitely. You know, I mean, it's good for anybody anyway, because it's a free part, or, you know, a container that you can also sell. But if you're pretty new to the game, then this is definitely a great idea for you, because this is a cheap and easy way for you to get access to parts that you may not otherwise have access to, because it gives you some parts. They're untradeable. You're not going to be able to sell them or anything, or craft with them, but it'll give you access to some parts that you may not have access to yet, especially as a junior player, as a newer player. What they will, if you do have all these parts already, or you're not concerned about these, it's still a good idea to get, because you have the opportunity to get 200 coins, you know, which is always a good thing. That's in-game money that you can use on the market to buy other parts that you may not have access to, or to help you along in getting parts that you may want, whether or not you have access to them or not. Just save you the trouble of, you know, some of the effort that you might have to do in grinding to get there. And B, another good reason why you want to get these containers is, even if you don't want to take the chance on the low probability chance of getting the coins, and you don't want any of the parts, you can still sell the container itself, and that's about 35 coins, somewhere around there, that you'll get just from selling the container. So that's not too bad on its own, considering, you know, you need that in-game money occasionally, at least, for that market. You know, occasionally you might want to buy some resources and stuff. Even if you're the kind of person like me who generally grinds for their own stuff, you still might want to buy some resources and stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier. Or some fuel if you want to do some extra raids. Especially for those moments when you're gifted a premium, which sometimes the game will do, a premium subscription. It'll give you a premium subscription for some reason or another, like if they've had connectivity issues over the course of the last week or something like that, then once they get it fixed, they'll basically come on quite often and sit there and go, hey, because we've had problems, everybody gets 24 hours of free premium service, or something like that. Or an event like a holiday, they may go, hey, congratulations, everybody gets 24 hours or 48 hours or something like that. Or through the weekend you get a free premium subscription for whatever reason. Whatever their reason is, it may be an anniversary of the company, and maybe whatever it is. Whatever the reason is that you get premium subscription, when you have a premium subscription, you gain 50% more rewards for all of the things that you're doing, all the battles and stuff like that. Anytime you get a battle done. So, for example, like this just says right here, if I were to redo this mission right here, I'm going to get 15 scrap, 15 copper, 15 shell, or 25 shell casings, excuse me, and 3,200 faction reputation with the engineers, except for that will increase by 50% if I have a premium subscription. That's when you want to... Now, that was just a one-time deal, but any of the raids that you do, they cost you fuel to use. You get 200 fuel. You get your tank topped off to 200 fuel at the start of the day, and you can also accumulate fuel by grinding for it in PvP missions, as long as you have fuel tanks or fuel barrels or both equipped, and you survive the mission, then you can get fuel from that mission, from that battle. But another way to get fuel that you need in order to pay for the raids, is, which we're going to go over when we get to the raid section, is by buying it on the market. Well, if you are getting 50% more reward for all the things you're doing, including the raids, that's when you want to actually spend coin, possibly, if needed, if you don't have a lot of fuel, on fuel. It's going to be worth it. You're going to turn around and have profit, basically, off of it if you do it right. So that's when you want to have those coins. So even if you are looking to sell the miner's container or something like that, you still need those coins, even if you don't plan on buying parts or resources from the market, because you're gonna grind for your resources and you're gonna make your stuff yourself and everything like that. That's all fine and well and good. You still want to have those coins, because you may want to buy fuel for those times when you get gifted those premium subscriptions for some reason. Then you can take advantage of that by buying whatever fuel you need in order to keep doing some more raids and increase profitability off of them, because they can definitely be worth it. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we have our regular daily challenges. There's 9 regular daily challenges. I know it only shows 5. That's because there are ones hidden behind these ones that you see. So this one, when it's done, craft any part on any workbench, it will be gone. Boosh, and it will be done. But the other 4 each have another one behind them. So win 2 battles and missions. Once it's completed and you get this 20 scrap for it, there will be another one that says win 3 battles and missions, and it'll give you 55 scrap for that. So that's a total of winning 5 battles and missions, in other words, that you'll need to complete. Win in 1 raid for 20 scrap will be replaced by one that says win in 2 raids for 55 scrap as well. So for a total of 3 raids. Win in 2 battles and missions or raids using a shotgun for 20 scrap will become win in 3 battles or missions or raids using a shotgun, and it'll be 55 scrap as well, so for a total of 5 missions. You'll note that these 2 are very similar. That's because this one does not have the weapon requirement. This does, but otherwise they are the exact same thing, with the exception of this, that this can also be done in raids, not just in missions. But if you're going to do the missions for this one anyway, just equip a shotgun and do both of those at the same time. You know, when you win 2 battles and missions using a shotgun, you're also winning 2 battles and missions, period. And therefore, and likewise with the follow-ons, the win in 3 battles and missions and win 3 battles and missions using a shotgun. So just do 5 missions that you win with a shotgun and you're done. What's going on, Dan and Bob? How you doing today? And then this complete 3 daily challenges will become complete 4 daily challenges once it's completed. Right now it gives 15 scrap, excuse me, and it will be replaced by one that says 100 scrap that it gives. And that will be 9 regular daily missions that will count toward the completion of this 42 that we need for that miner's container. Therefore, we'll be at 36 of 42. We'll only need 6 after that. So definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday to do the remaining daily challenges in order to get that. And we'll easily knock out that miner's container and get, well, like I said, we get a container that either we sell or that we open up for parts or potentially for coins. In doing these, since there was the win in 1 raid and then win in 2 raids as follow-on, we will be knocking out this win 6 battles in easy raids and getting these 100 engineer badges, and we will also be knocking out some progress toward, if not completion of, 1 or both of these 2 weekly challenges. So, like if we did 2... Alright, so these are for hard raids, for example. Hard raids use 60 fuel cost in order to play them. We have 200 fuel, so we can do 3 hard raids and still have 20 fuel left. Well, the good thing about it is an easy raid only costs 20 fuel. So the 20 fuel remainder will knock out that last easy raid. The 3 hard raids that we can do with the free fuel that we get without dipping into our own storage or having to buy fuel or anything could be 2 with copper to keep this 500 engineer badges, and then 1 toward the hard raids with electronics as the reward. And we've made some progress there too as well. So that'll set us up for the weekend to be able to come in and knock that one out as well. So you can see how one thing leads to another, feeds another, and all that kind of stuff. Additionally, though, in addition to these challenges here, where we need to pay attention to having a shotgun on our... So far, the only requirement that we absolutely need to pay attention to is we need to have a shotgun on our car in order to do 5 battles and missions in order to accomplish a total of 4 of these daily challenges. The 2 that you see here and the 2 that are follow-on. And then we also have seasonal challenges because there is a season currently ongoing. The season is the Syndicate, and you earn experience points toward leveling up in that season. Right now we're at 62nd level. We're at 4,000 to 5,000 experience points currently, and you can see what that means. What that means is because I did pay for the season, if I had not, then some of these items I would have gotten for free. But since I did pay for the season, you can see that I got all of these items already. That's 1 through 8, levels 1 through 8, levels 9 through 16, levels 17 through 24, 25 through 32. Got all these parts, some blueprints as well, some coins in here, various other decor items, all kinds of stuff. We are currently, like I said, level 62, almost level 63. At level 63, I'll get this hologram projector. There's this appearance piece, and then there's 200 more coins at 65, so that's pretty nice. So obviously we want to work on getting those, right? It's 5,000 experience points per season. Per season level, per level in the season. We're at 4,000 of 5,000 toward the current experience level. We have daily challenges that fall within the season as well, and they are pretty straightforward. Earn 2 patches. You earn patches for various things like killing a certain number of enemies with a certain type of weapon, or winning MVP, or winning a fight without taking any damage, or various things. Shooting a drone that was protecting somebody, killing somebody while a drone was protecting them. Either one. Things like that. Those are all various different types of patches that the game awards at the completion of battles, if you've qualified yet. But these statistics are accumulating the whole time you're playing. And as you qualify, like for example, the top one that's listed here, and these are just some example ones. These are not the only ones that qualify for this earn 2 patches from the categories of description. These are just some of the example ones right here. Is Machine Gun Mastery 1. Destroy enemy with a common weapon of the type machine guns and missions. Suitable weapons, LM54 cord, because that's the only common... Well, that's not really true. The starter machine gun is also a common weapon, I believe. Or is it... You know what? I don't think it is. It's gray. It's not white, right? Yeah, so I guess cord is the only one. Anyway, and so after you destroyed 40... enemies, you see next patch progress. I've destroyed 26 toward the 40 necessary for that particular patch, Machine Gun Mastery 1. I've got Machine Gun Mastery 1 several times already. This is just for this one. It just resets when you complete it and get a patch. What's going on, Sasquatch? How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. So once you get 2 patches from these categories, whatever they be, Machine Gun Mastery 1, Invader, Nerves of Steel, whatever else, then you will get 300. I'm doing well, thank you very much. You will get 300 experience points toward the Syndicate level, and then this will be replaced by a follow-on that says earn 3 patches from the same, from the categories, blah blah blah, and it'll earn you 400. Then that will be replaced by the one that says earn 4 patches for 500. Then one but replace earn 5 patches for 600 and earn 6 patches for 700. That's why this says 1 of 5 in the daily challenges, because there are 4 behind this one that stack. And then, likewise, though, we have these main challenges and additional challenges here. You can see that they award significantly more experience points, though. Instead of 300, 400, 500, 600, and 700, which total out to 2,500 experience points, which is still good. That's a half a level just on the daily experience. These ones give you a few days to do, and they award 7,000 in this case, and in this case, and 3,000 experience points in that case. So we have to look and see what qualifies for these weapons. Do I even have weapons that qualify? Yes. All right, so this one says, in one battle, destroy 60 parts with energy weapons, complete 5 times. Okay, so the trigger and the Gravistar are in here, and I do have those 2 weapons. I don't have any other energy weapons, though, so, you know, that's something we can mess with. In one battle, destroy 2 weapons, complete 5 times. That's going to be easy. That's going to be super easy. And then start crafting 1 special or rarer part, which is great because, again, that lines up with our daily challenge right now is craft any part on any workbench. So as long as I qualify that by selecting a special or rarer part, then I'll accomplish both of those at the same time. So let's look at that real quick. On Dawn's Children, special parts is the minimum. Special, epic, and legendary, color-coded. And do I have enough to get... what is it I'm looking for? I was looking for an Aurora. I need an Ampere, a Lunar, 4ST, and a Synthesis in order to make an Aurora, right? And if I look at this and I go Lunar 4ST, I don't have that yet. I have Racing Wheel ST I need before I can make that. Synthesis, I need a Vector Machine Gun before I can make that. And Ampere is a Nomads, and that would be here, and I would need a Racing Wheel ST for that as well. Okay, not a problem. It's not a problem. Vector is a Nomad's weapon as well, as is the was it Wyvern that I needed for the other? Let me make sure. No, I have the Wyvern. Okay. I need the Vector there. I just need the Racing Wheel. That's also Nomads. These are all Nomad parts that I need, in other words, before I can progress toward the completion of the parts that I need within the Dawn's Children in order to get to the Aurora. So in doing so, I should make sure that I go ahead and transfer over my current faction to Nomads so that I can start making some of these parts and make this happen. So let's go there. Let's get in doing this, it's going to go ahead and qualify for the daily challenge. Craft any part on any workbench, and what I can do is that I have a couple of days to do that. I still have 3 days to do this, so I don't have to do this part right now. I can wait because like I said, it has 3 days and 4 hours, for example, to do this one. Every other day, that daily challenge one of craft any part on a workbench, that's an every other day mission. So it's going to be craft any part on a workbench today. Tomorrow it's going to be one that says buy or sell an item on the market, and then the next day it'll be craft any part on a workbench again. So I have an opportunity to qualify for this part at the same time as that other daily mission in 2 days. But I can get one of the prerequisites done, one of the prerequisite parts done today. So without changing faction, if I look at the Ampere, I would need Racing Wheel ST, so might as well do that today. Racing Wheel ST, I have the prerequisite parts. Boom, this will satisfy the daily challenge. Daily challenge is gone. And then in 2 days, I'll have the prerequisite parts to make that Ampere, which is a special level part. I will satisfy both the daily challenge and the seasonal challenge crafting requirement here at the same time that way. Now, in regards to this, will happen very easily. In one battle, destroy 2 weapons. Most of these will happen throughout the course of just satisfying our normal daily challenges. And this one, I will have to ensure that I have specific parts attached to my vehicle in order to accomplish. But it's not that big a deal. It can be done. It can definitely be done. So, let's see. Now, I know I need a shotgun attached, and then I need energy weapons attached for the other things. So, let's say if I went to what I consider my shotgun vehicle, basically, that I normally do my daily challenges with shotguns on, this already has an epic 1100 power score item on it. Okay? If I removed that and instead take that buggy floor off, I don't need it. Take that off, I don't need it. Take that off, I don't need it. That off, I don't need it. That and that I don't need. Put... If I want to equip my shotgun, but I also want to try to get... I don't think I don't know how successful I'm going to be at getting this done with the... in doing patrols. I don't know how successful I'm going to be able to... If I'm going to be able to get 60 parts in one battle. It'll be a challenge. It'll be a little bit of a challenge, but power score wise should be the same if I swap out that, yeah, because it should be 1100 also, right? 1100. If I swap out that whirl, that's a 4-point, for the Gravistar, that's also a 4-point, then that'll save me some mass as well. Then I could do that and see. That seems very awkward. I don't care. You know what? Let's just put the regular shotgun here, and let's just put the... Oh, you know what? Let's do that other thing. Let's make it stylish. I almost never use this other part. The gun mount. We'll do that instead. Ah. I hit the wrong thing. There you go. Why not, right? Let's see if that works. We're still at the same energy. We'll try this out and see if that will work. That should be obnoxious. Yeah, and it is. There we go. What am I doing? Alright. Yeah. So we're good. And what are we at now? 3,087. That's not too bad. That's because it should be basically the same. Actually a little bit lower since I took off a couple other parts. We'll go with this. That way we're going to have the Gravistar, which is going to include the energy weapon part. And we're also going to have the shotgun done at the same time. And we're going to go ahead and do patrol missions, which are the battles against bots, in order to accomplish our daily missions, because why not? And because it's the highest chance of success in the fastest amount of time, potentially. You know, as far as accomplishing our daily challenges, so that we can move on to our raids and then whatever other trouble we might find ourselves getting into. Alright. So, there are a lot of people on, by the way. There are like 50 channels broadcasting Crossout today as well that I was looking at. I was like, oh my goodness, there's so many people. And there's a ton of people doing all kinds of clan war stuff together. And there are several people... Look at that, I got 12 followers on, 12 in-game friends on, I should say, no followers. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that too. That's all. That's good. That leaves opportunity for people to be able to play with them as well, which is always a good thing. But I'm not going to bother anybody necessarily for just doing bot missions. I know a lot of folks, they're just about them, so it's not that big a deal. But if anybody is on and is interested in teaming up or whatever, if anybody is listening and is like, hey, I'll do it, then go ahead and let me know, definitely. Because I am game. I don't know if I'm going to get the 60 parts. That's going to be questionable at best. Actually, hold on a second. Let me cancel the queue real quick. Let me make sure I have my controls set. Let's make them different weapons. Yeah. Just because. Or different buttons, I mean. Just because. so that they're not automatically timing out at the same time. Alright, let's get after it, please. Alright, well, the queue is slow right now, but we are waiting to get in there. Welcome, by the way, anybody else who's tuned into the stream. Thank you for tuning in, definitely. Your viewership is always appreciated. I am Secret Squirrel, and this is Secret Squirrel Games. Thank you very much again for your viewership. If you haven't followed yet, please keep that in mind, that would help me out a lot if you were to do so. It would make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Fuzzy like squirrel fur. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm rambling on, just trying to fill the air here as I'm waiting for the queue. There we go. Cool. Now I don't have to make up weird statements like that again. But, oh, and by the way, there are some subscriber emotes now. There are. Yep. There are a couple. Get Wretched is on there. Get Wretched is on there. You can spend some of your acorns, I believe, to unlock subscriber emote for 24 hours too, right? If I recall correctly, if that's the way it works. It says you don't have. I don't have any. Okay, I'll double check it here in a minute. I know I've loaded them. I will. Oh, never mind. Correction. I forgot. Because I have not been an affiliate for at least 6 months, they have to undergo a 24-hour review process. They're loaded on there, trust me, though. And then Twitch has to verify that they're okay, basically. I think it's 6 months or something like that. You have to have been an affiliate for X period of time first for you to be able to get immediate posting and be able to do it, you know, be like trusted enough. In other words, that they don't have to make sure you're not putting something inappropriate on there or something like that. So I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. You're right. They're not going to be on there. They should be on there tomorrow. I would hope so, assuming that the review process is complete in time. But I assure you, they are there. They're just. I forgot that they're grayed out even on my screen. You know, when I look at them, because I'm waiting for that review process to be completed. Let me just see, just out of curiosity. Ooh, no, that was Destroy 2 Battle. That wasn't the 60 parts. I did not get the 60 parts. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll see anyway. If worse comes to worse, I might do some more. I might equip the trigger and then go. I have one trigger now. So, what's going on, Akadama? Oh, yeah, I saw he was doing something, custom games and stuff like that a little while ago. Yeah, I was checking it out. Thanks for letting me know, though. They're doing a whole collaborative event of streamers. Okay, thanks. I'm knocking out my challenges real quick first. If it's still going on in a little bit, I'll check it out. But thank you for the notice, definitely. I will definitely look into it as soon as I get done with my obligations. I have obligations. Because I'm responsible. I'm a responsible adult with obligations. That's why I say this as I'm playing a video game. But I'm doing it responsibly. And kind of obligatorily. Cool, excellent. Like I said, I will, when I'm done with what I'm doing here, I will check on Sin's channel. I'll go on there, whatever, and let them know and everything, and see if they're still doing it. But thanks, man. I saw that there were a bunch of people who were posting things about streamer collabs going on today. And to be honest, there was a part of me that kind of felt like, oh, I'm such a small fish. I don't get invites to these things. Not that Crossout, very few people in Crossout are what you would call a big fish anyway, you know? I mean, it's not like, I mean, sure, it does happen, but, you know, that a big fish plays Crossout every now and then, but it's not very... Ah, you suck. Ah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's cool. It sounds great. Everybody's chasing this one. Damn, Alexis held out for a while. So, Foxy, are you still there? Well, hopefully you're there. Anyway, what I was about to say is, I noticed in my titling data or my information and stuff that I had put on the video of the Kenshi that I was doing yesterday, Kenshi video. I noticed in the descriptive text that I did before we played, my intention was to try to find someplace safe where we could possibly buy a building and set up shop and recruit some more and see what we could do from there. And all that managed to come true, you know, in that video. So I was like, look at that. Awesome. Who knew that that's what we were going to do? I mean, obviously I knew that that's what I just said, I guess. But, I mean, who knew that I was going to be successful in trying to do it? There's just a car over here. Thought there was a car over here. Man. I don't think so. Here we go. Still another one. Damn it. This map is such an annoyance. So bumpy. Well, I haven't gotten any of the 60 parts yet, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Worst comes to worst, I'll do that when I'm just trying to see if I can pull one off with just equipping the Gravistar with the shotgun on this. But if worst comes to worst, like I said, I can do it with a trigger later on. The reason I'm doing the Gravistar is because with the scatter, I figured maybe I would hit enough parts that they would qualify. But then again, it is still relatively low power score, 3,000 power score, you know, in other words, patrol missions, and they just go so fast that, you know, it's often hard to meet those kind of requirements. What's up? I didn't even look. That's not, yeah, I still got 2 more to do. Right. Oh. Already got them racing wheels. Hell yeah. Got them.
Stick together, guys. Today's our day for sure. There he is. He's one of them. Get him.
I'm coming over here. Ah, that was suck. Alrighty. We just need one more mission. One more mission using a shotgun. And we'll be done with a 5. And that'll be 2 more daily challenges out of the way. Then it'll be moving on to raids. That's what it's gonna be. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, come on, come on. I am queued up, right? I am queued up. I am queued up. Yes. Man, my hand is so itchy. What is going on today? Hopefully everyone is having a decent day and ready for Weekend Eve tomorrow. Come on. Come on. Let's do it. Let's get after it. Whee! I'm gonna go around this backside here. No sniping for you. That was super fast. That was considerably faster than the Q. I definitely did not get 60 anything on that one. But I did complete the... I didn't even destroy the 2 weapons in that one. Which is just in one battle, so that could be a raid as well. So that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Just because the guy I went after only had 1 weapon in a cannon, and that was it. So we are on to the part where we switch to... How often do I have to do the thing again? The 65 times in one battle. Okay, so that could be 5 easy raids, quite simply. That could definitely be 5 easy raids. So maybe I do 2 hard, would be 120, which would leave me 4 easy raids to do today. One of which would cap off the win 6 battles in easy raids. So I think I'm going to do 4 hard raid, or 2 hard raids, excuse me, right now. And if anybody's interested again in joining me, please let me know. Otherwise, I am going after it. I think I need what? Copper? Is that the one? Copper. Hard raids with copper. 2 hard raids with copper. With copper. That would be this one. Boom. Doing it. Dawn's Children, Cursed Minds, gone in 2 minutes. Making it happen. Do 2 of these, and then that will leave me 80 fuel. I will knock out 4 easy level raids. I will equip energy weapons in order to get 4 of the 5 necessary for the weekly seasonal challenge done. All at once, that way. Should be good times. Good times. Yep. We're gonna make that happen. Here we go. Oh no, another flow show from the young black dynamo, locking up jaws and sees paws. No lyrical flaws. Hush. While the boss is talking, lay down, get. Truth needs walking. You ain't allowed to speak. You reached your peak. Delete. Don't get with the weak. Boom, here we go. I'll take this. Thanks. Trying to go up and over. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. What's going on, Sago? How you doing, man? Look at Red saluting everybody. There's still a guy behind me? There is still a guy behind me. Alright, carrying on, carrying on. You know, I was just remarking a little while ago that I looked back on what my description of yesterday's Kenshi stream was, like, when I set it up, like, before we even went and before I even played it, you know, and most everything was pretty much right on. I said we were going to look for a safe place, and then we were going to German salute, gotcha. We were going to try to potentially, if we found a safe place in Kenshi, we were going to, you know, buy a building and try to start establishing ourselves and all that kind of stuff, that, you know, if everything worked out well. And we were going to try to get rid of that escaped slave, you know, or ex-slave tag on us, which we've almost done. I only need one more day for Squirrel and like 5 more hours for Danabob, and then they're good to go. I know, right? It was an uncertain thing, that is for sure. There was no certainty that you're going to find a safe place in Kenshi. Ah! Yeah. But like I said, it is, I mean, they do occasionally have sales on them. I don't know. I don't remember how often, you know, because I've had the game for a long time, so I haven't been really looking for that, you know. But they do have the demo, of course, available as well. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's not bad. It's right before Valentine's. That's good. That's every couple months, in other words. That should line up pretty good. That should be like right after or right around tax deadline date. Oh, is it? I didn't even pay attention. When's it extended to? Hey, maybe you can answer a question. Oh, I'm sure you can, actually. How are stimulus checks handled in the taxes? Are they listed as a tax credit? Are they listed as a income or whatever? I don't know. Sorry to have to ask you a work-related question. I'm sure you don't want to hear any of those, but my girlfriend was asking me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not sure. I have to look it up. I'm sure I can look it up, obviously, but I was just wondering. Bam. Bam. Okay. Now that was for stimulus 1 or 1 and 2? For 1 and 2 both fell in last year. The third one's not until this year, so it doesn't qualify for this tax time, is what you're saying. Right. No, I was just curious because I know, like in my case, I got 1. I never got 2. Never got anything. You know, I should have. Yeah, I don't. This is what I do. I make nothing. I have like no income whatsoever right now. So, yeah. There's a worksheet specifically to claim it. Is that the one that starts with an R or whatever it is? I think it's 2 words. They both start with an R or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. It said something like that on the IRS web page, or something like you complete a such and such if you didn't get a blah blah blah, blah or whatever. I don't know. Easy enough. So it would just get added on as an additional. Well, it's not going to be a refund, I guess, because I had nothing. Yeah. So how's that happen if that's the case? If I get no refund because I had recovery rebate credit. That's what I said. Two R's, right? So if you didn't have any income, so you would have no refund because no taxes were taken out. How's that happen? Do you not get it then? If you had to have income to have, taxes taken out in order to get a refund. Does that mean I get screwed out of it because they didn't send me the check? Screwed out of it in the sense that, I mean, if I didn't contribute into it, I understand that part. It's not screwed out of it, that in the case. But screwed out of it in the sense that without getting it, it's not much of a stimulus. It's not stimulating anything if I have no money to give to it. Okay, well, that's cool. I'll take it then. definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not for big government in general and all that stuff, but at the same time, I definitely am in a bind where I could use the cash flow. You know, every little bit helps. That's for sure. Right. I never got the second. I only got the first. What's happening here? Yeah, thanks for the info, man. I'll make sure I file soon then. So I could definitely use the check, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're in a position to do so, you know, I don't blame you for doing it. It's just, I'm not in said position. It took them forever to get me the first check, the first stimulus. Like, forever. Alright, well that's... I'm not going to complain. I got it well before December, so that's pretty bad. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know what was going on, but, like, for people who got hard copy checks, you know, which, you know, a lot of people did and everything, what I don't get is that some people... for whatever reason, the mail at the end of the year was insanely slow. I mean, there were several bills that ended up... My girlfriend's old school. She still likes to mail stuff. I don't mail anything hardly anymore. I never write a physical check, and I never mail anything. But, well, no, it was much more than Christmas slow. I mean, it was because of COVID stuff still, and they were backed up, and they had so many different things going on, because they acknowledged that they were, like, way overburdened with stuff. They didn't know, and because they had a lot of staff. Well, let's be real. Let's be real. For anybody who's ever worked for the government, and I've worked for the government for most of my entire adult life, I can tell you, government employees, oh, there's COVID? Oh, no, and I can still get paid or whatever and it doesn't have to count as my vacation days if I just say that, I don't feel safe coming to work. Yeah, I'm not coming to work. These are government employees. So, I'm just telling you, it is what it is, you know? Which always cracks me up when people want all this stuff like government-managed healthcare and all this stuff. I'm like, you don't want the government messing with that stuff. You think it's bad now. Believe me, I get my healthcare at the VA, and I can tell you, the government, there are 3 things that the government does not do that people for some reason have in their mind that the government will be able to do if they were to take over, the healthcare programs and all this type of thing. And that's do things efficiently, do things effectively, like cost effectively, efficiently, time-wise, or anything like that, cost effectively, or to the quality standards that anybody else wants. They don't do those things. That's not the government concept. The government concept is, what gets you know, what is a way that employs more people to do it? Which means more people doing it, more people sit there and they go, oh, well, that's good. That's a good thing then, because that's jobs. Yeah, that's more people that you have to go through to get anything approved. That's more people that have to sign off on things. That's more people that have to process the paperwork, which means that's more forms and more things like that you have to do every time you want to do anything. So just pay attention to that, is what I tell people. You know, and every time you want to ask for the government to get involved, just remember what you're asking for. Next time you want to complain because the line is long. Next time you want to complain because you can't get an appointment for 3 months. But you're sick today, but you can't get an appointment for 3 months, you know, to see a doctor. Well, that's because the government's running the program. Or efficiency. They do everything, 10 different forms to do the same thing. Why? Because this guy needed a bullet for, you know, on his evaluation for to get a promotion, so he created this other form that does the same thing but is organized just slightly differently, but rewords this one question or whatever it is. So now he got his promotion that he needed, and everybody else has to just deal with the incompetence that he's created, you know, the convoluted process that he created. But his bosses think, ooh, yeah, that looks good. So they gave him a promotion based on it. Because that's a government process for you. It's horrible. You see it in the military, you see it in civilian, especially in civilian side. Oh, it's terrible.
Keep it up, soldier.
Yeah. It's about right. It's about right. Well, you probably still haven't gotten your license plate, so that should tell you.
Another enemy destroyed. If we could also kill them all, that'd be swell.
That would be swell. He's right. That would be swell if we could also kill them all. Alright, so... Oh, hold on. I think I was doing that twice, right? Yep, twice. Now I'm at 80. Okay. So, now, the goal here is I need to do the seasonal challenge. Destroy 60 parts with energy weapons. Complete it 5 times. I'm going to complete it 4 times with the 80 free fuel. And that way, I'll only have 1 hanging over me to do another day. But at the same time, I will be knocking out this weekly here, finishing the last easy raid of 6 battles in easy raids in order to get those 100 engineer badges. And in doing that, in doing this seasonal part here, I will need energy weapons. So that's going to be Trigger and Gravistar are going to have to be equipped. So let's make that happen. Trigger and Gravistar. Bye-bye, Retcher. Bye-bye, other Retcher. So that's 12 points freed up. Let's get it going. Ooh. We can do that. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do a trigger. We're going to do the Gravistar. Put it up front since it's a shotgunny and it's a little shorter range. That's going to leave me 4 point... Ooh, man, that also puts me way over tonnage. Grossly over tonnage. I do not have much tonnage available in this. I'm gonna have to do some reconfigurado, as they like to call it. Nobody likes to call it that, but if somebody were to call it that, I'd be on board with it. That's what I'm saying. You always have to. You always go over the tonnage and then have to adjust. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I hear you. Alright, so that's still good there. We've got 100 and whatever. Let's see what we can do here. What else do we got? We got 4 more points, right? I think we have 4 more points. Yeah, we should have 4 more points. So, what to do? We could do the equalizer. That's only 3 points. That would be good because that would leave us... This says overheat? No, it does not have overheat. Trigger just has its own thing. But Gravistar has overheat, and of course, equalizer as well, even though it has a good long fire duration. Do I have enough room for something else in here? Let me just see. Because I have... if only. If only. Well, what I don't... Actually, yeah, I do, because I don't need any of these ammo packs. What am I talking about? I don't need these. Because none of the weapons I'm using use ammo. I will take that off as well and replace it with something to get me some rep. Some rep. Yeah, might as well, right? Boom. Put that there. And that puts me at 20. I only need... That's only 3. This is 4. These are 4. I can do... Well, if I'm going to do that, might as well do the 3, I guess. Ah, I forgot. Yeah. Here, I'll do it down there instead. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. So that puts me at that. I'm good. I'm real good as far as mass right now. Yeah, because I took all those other things off. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so what I do need is... I got 1 more point, so I can do another cooler or radiator or cooler or radiator. I already have that, a couple of those, I think, or 1 or 2 of those. I don't know, something like that. I got the other. So I'm gonna do this. Can I do that in there? Not as is, but I can in just 1 second. Because I can move this forward. I say I can move it forward, see? Boom. And then, nope, that didn't look right. There you go, now that's right. And then I still have some points. I believe I might be able to put that top piece back on. What was it? Well, it wasn't that, it was the van piece, or not the van, this one, the minivan panel. Yeah, I should be able to put that on there. Boom. Yeah. And then I shall paint her up. Boing! This will be an interesting one. What kind of power score are we running now? Only 10. 10-7, huh? Alright. That's not too bad. Not much different. Minor variations, but a trigger, an equalizer, and a Gravistar. I might want to change the positioning, tell you the truth. Or mount the... You know what? Let's do that. Let's mount... I don't think I have... two of... No, I only got one small buggy floor. I can do regular buggy floor. It's only 18. Yeah, let's do that, and let's do another one of those. Just to mount these up a little higher. And whatever. And then we'll do the paint again. Again. There you go. Alright, so now we're looking at just so that they can fire over that Gravistar. That's good. That's alright. It's going to be freaky. It's going to be freaky. Let's see what the weapon controls are going to be. Yeah, I'll keep the... I'll make the Gravistar and the trigger. Yeah, they're good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make them both right mouse buttons and the equalizer left mouse button. That'll be fine. That will be fine. And now it's going to be easy raids so that I can hopefully get 4 of the... With the 80 fuel I have left, I will hopefully be getting 4 of the 5 I need of the destroy 60 parts with energy weapons in one battle challenge here that I have to complete 5 times. I plan on doing 4 of those, and in doing so I will get the win 6 battles in easy raids. Weekly challenge accomplished and get the 100 engineer badges for that, and in doing so I'll also complete, of course, the remainder of my daily challenges, putting me at 36 of 42 for the weekly complete 42 daily challenges challenge. So let's do that. Let's do easy raids. They all only award copper, so I don't have to decide between which one based on what they award or anything like that. Steel Cradle is not bad if you're concerned about time. You know, often somebody will go into Steel Cradle, especially an easy level Steel Cradle, with a high power score vehicle, or a couple people will, and they will make very short work of it. Steel Cradle will be over in a very short period of time in doing so. The problem with that is my goal is to ensure that I get 60 parts with these energy weapons, so I don't want to take the chance on a raid that might be over in the blink of an eye. I want to take data theft. Will definitely handle my requirements in Founders Canyon against scavengers. We're going to be doing that one, and that'll make sure that I have plenty of ample opportunity to get the 60 parts I need with the energy weapons. I am equipped with energy weapons. In addition to my equalizer, I have 2 energy weapons, Gravistar and a trigger, that are qualifying parts for the challenge, and so therefore we should be having no problem with meeting the requirements of getting 4 of the 5 that are necessary, and we'll get the other one over the next couple of days. Of course, we will be back on tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States, just like today, playing Crossout as well, and so that should be good. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those. They just pick up the truck, yep, and take it to the end. Yep. That's alright if you realize that that's what's happening. It kind of sucks a little bit in the beginning when you're going, hey, what the hell? What? Why? I didn't know. Or if you're trying to accomplish something like this, you know, then you're like, damn it, that's not what I wanted, or whatever. Ooh, I do like that. I will admit, I do like that. The Gravistar is recharging very quickly with my with this because I have so many coolers and radiators and stuff like that. My equalizer is on constant fire mode. It finally it overheated for like a half a second. I don't know if I'm gonna get the 60 parts either on this one. Tell you the truth. Here, this guy, you son of a. Enough with you. I just have that. I don't know if I'm gonna get. I don't know if this is gonna qualify as 60 parts or not. I'm just holding my left mouse button down for the equalizer, and it's just on constant fire mode. Look how slow it is to overheat, and then when it does. I don't have that much time, man. They're not. Woo! I hardly have a chance to see the vehicle. Well, yeah. See, I mean, I'm trying to do what I can. But they're also, of course, destroying vehicles at the same time. I just held my left mouse button down the whole time. Wonder if I got 60 parts. I did. That's good. And with it'd be interesting to see. Nice. Excellent. It'd be interesting to see how, you know, how with that many coolers and stuff like that, what it would be like just to have constant fire with equalizers if I just had 3 equalizers or whatever on here. Or 2 equalizers in an Aurora or something. Oh my god. Piggyback ride! Nice. Sit down and think about what you've done. Yeah, there are, especially when you can get them with a good cooldown. When you can get them with a good cooldown, they're okay. That's the thing I don't like about them is they don't fire, you know, very often or whatever for you, or you know their overheat time is very short, so they overheat very quickly. And I've got a seal, 2 shivers, and a tamer on this right now. I think. Or a chill, a seal, but I can't have more than that, can I? Oh yeah, I do. Because I forgot the equalizer's only 3 points. So yeah, I've got only 11, so I got 5 points. I'm doing, yes I do. People have to know that I can, and this is why I do it. So, yeah, I have, since the equalizer's only 3 points, I have, yeah, you tell them, Red. Lies. You do have to do it if you can. Yeah, Seal, 2 Shivers, a Tamer, and a Chill, all equipped on this thing right now. So as a result, the cooldown and the recharge rate are, I'm sorry, the cooldown and the overheat rate are both like phenomenal on the Gravistar and the Equalizer right now. I mean, yes, could I have put another 4-point weapon in place of 4 of those and only had 1 cooler or radiator? Sure. But then I wouldn't be able to just break my mouse and make it where it's stuck in the fire position for the remainder of time like this. That's what you get. Yeah. Ugh. Nice. I'm pretty sure I met the requirement on that one. It's fun. That's fun. I like it when weapons have a very short cooldown, when you just keep on firing them, you know? I will admit, though, I'm going to get carpal tunnel in my right hand by doing that, just constantly holding and firing, because there's no downtime, so... Oh, man. Alright, so 2 more like that. And that'll put us... Let's see, we completed the Win 6 Easy in the week. We did that. So that's good. We completed the Win 10 Battles of Hard Raids with Copper as the reward. We did that. We completed however much was necessary for that decoration container thing for your test track. We've gotten 2 of 5 of the destroy 60 parts with energy weapons alright. So we're doing alright there. Oh, here we go again. Sego, if you're just listening, then I hope that you've grown a fondness of hearing the Equalizer's constant rattle, because you're going to get it. You know what you're going to hear now. Thanks. Screw it. I'm coming down here. Right now, under this current build, this car would just not be allowed in urban environments. Too much population for a constantly firing machine gun like this. Alright, coming that way. Found that Phone pole. Found that telephone pole. I like the fact that on some maps the telephone poles just, you run into them and they just fall apart. You know, they're like balsa wood or something. And then on some of them they're like, they look the same basically, but they're just titanium. Oh no, no! We need to all turn each other over. That's funny. There were like 3 of us all. Nice. Yes, and more importantly, yep. Got that success. Nope. And there's no queue, so we're right back into it. That's good. Oh, they've already defeated this other stuff. Cool. There we go. Let's get him. That's one wave. One of these waves is not like the other. What's going on, Ref? How are we doing today? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in today. Your viewership is much appreciated, as always. And for anybody else who might be in the stream that I have not greeted, I am Secret Squirrel, your host, and this is, as the sign says right here, boom, Secret Squirrel Games. Thank you very much for tuning in. We know you had many Twitter options, or Twitch options, excuse me, not Twitter, what am I talking about? We know you had many options on Twitch today, especially considering that I saw a ton of people streaming today. I've seen a ton of people on. So a herbivore? Referring to a squirrel? Food? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Referring to a squirrel being an herbivore? Is that what you're saying? Where are we at? Where are we at? Here we are. Do 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 do. Ah, I'm coming. Oh, sorry, you got turned over. Carnivore. Okay. Actually, I'm an omnivore, but that's all right. Or are you referring to playing versus bots versus playing PvP? And referring to that as carnivore versus herbivore. I am... Ah! Because I am doing a raid in order to... Oh, an old username. You changed your username is what you're saying. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more to work on. Trader Troll? Yeah, that's a hint. Okay, so not Trader Troll is what you're saying. Is that supposed to be a bear? No? That Foxy? Oh, Mad Creepers. Gotcha. What's going on, Mad Creepers? How is, Estonia, right? Hadn't seen you in a while. I got the 60 parts. That's what I needed. That's what I needed. So we're out of fuel. We've accomplished the challenges that we're going to accomplish other than replaying this one mission here, which, you know, I could do it. I mean, just on account of. But if I'm going to do it, I'll do it with my regular retchers. And I will... What's going on, Acby? How you doing, man? I've been a furry for a long time. Nice. Nice. I'm going to run and redo this mission real quick, just for the increased rewards, and because I can. Because they give it to me to do as an additional, and then I will be done with this part, and then we'll see what's going on otherwise. I know that there is a big event going on over in Sincake's land that I might be able to, or might think about getting in on, I guess. I don't know. Just knock this one mission out here first. How you doing, Acby? Having a good day? This I didn't even look at what the objective was of this one. Doesn't matter. It's gonna happen. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Skip that. Alright. Take the package from Vicky to the trader, but be careful, no problem. I'm not concerned about it. Somebody insulted furries. Who insulted furries? I don't know who insulted furries. I didn't hear anybody insult anything. Boom. You did? You did, Sego? You know that's Sego, man. If anybody's gonna insult anybody, you're insulting whoever filed this W-2. Not him. Not him. Somebody Galaxy Queen? Where was that? That wasn't on my channel. Never even seen that person. Galaxy Queen, now we're sharing the same dream. No? not the same? Seems like it might be exactly the same. Come on up here and say hi to me, new friends. Hello, new friends. Oh, I don't have much in the way of hors d'oeuvres or snacks to greet my new guests. All I have are these grenades, but I'll gladly share them with you. I don't know what you're saying. It was at a... Oh, okay. I know how we can pressure him. His real business is oil. Destroy a few rigs. That should bring him out of his hole. Okay. Well, glad you did then. Glad you did, Ref. Or Mad Creepers. Formerly known as... The Ref, formerly known as Mad Creepers. Sounds like it. Sounds like it might be. Are you gonna keep doing this dance, or that's just not working out for you, bro? Not quite. A little bit further forward. This is not going to go well for you, see? Right when you got up there, you give me a little smooch. Oh, look at you, just avoiding them all. Just side-skirting them. I only have to land a few. At least I don't have to hit them all. Which is good, because I'm not gonna. But the ones I do hit, you'll know it. That's good. That is good. I like to hear that. Definitely like to hear that you had a wonderful day. Made a person turn into a furry? I'm not sure if I want to know what you're referring to. You mean made a streamer do something furry-ish? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. Oh, what am I doing? Like I was going to activate this. I got to kill this. Okay. Well, you got 4 new friends. That's good. That's definitely a good thing, right? Always good to have new friends. Hey, take care, Sasquatch. Thanks for tuning in, man. Always good to have you, brother. Where are these things? Because you know they're here. There's one. Alright, so I gotta do something with this dude, right? Escort him somewhere or something, I think. I don't know. Alright. Maynard, check up their persona. Got to talk with other furries in VR chat. Man, you are speaking Greek to me, brother. Their persona. Not familiar with that. But I'm assuming that that means that you live that whole... No, I know what VR... Well, I know what VR is. I assume I could know what VR chat is. But I'm assuming what you're saying is that you live that whole furry lifestyle, I guess. Seem pretty hardcore into it. And that's not totally Greek to me. I mean, it's just not a lifestyle that I lead, so the terminology... You know, the actual things within it are a little foreign to me, that's all. I mean, I know of it, I'm just not in it, so... And I don't know that I've ever seen VR chat. I mean, I've seen VR games, and I've seen, of course, chat. Alright, this should be over, right? Done? Yep, and we're done and we're out of there. Cool deal. Welcome anybody who's new to the stream, by the way. I'm Secret Squirrel, and this is Secret Squirrel Games. Thank you for tuning in. Very much appreciated, as always. Your viewership means a lot to me. Also, if you are not yet a follower of the channel, and you would like to be notified of times when I go live, not just with Crossout, but with other games as well, please make sure you do hit the follow button. That would be very much appreciated. Also, on my About page of my channel, there are links to my Discord as well as my YouTube channel, and you can feel free to definitely go and check out any of these streams that you may have missed, anything that you may want to tune into later on after the fact or something, catch up on anything. All the stream videos are saved over on YouTube as well, so you know you can check them out over there. Like, for example, there is an ongoing story that just started 4 sessions ago, 3 sessions ago, or something like that. I think 3 sessions ago. I think we've done 3 sessions of it, of Kenshi that we have going on right now. There is also the beginning one scenario or one stream session of a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3, the early access version of Baldur's Gate 3 that is out, where myself and a couple of friends of mine are playing Baldur's Gate 3, but we're playing it as a group of halflings who are in the flavor of Oompa Loompas from the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yes, we have orange skin and green hair, the whole thing. And I've got a couple other things that are over on the YouTube channel as well. There's some old Fallout 4 videos on there. There's a little bit of City of Heroes on there. There's just like one video, but still, there's some In Zone, A World Apart. There is I don't remember what else. So, well, there's more Crossout. I think that's the majority of it right there. But all these streams recently, obviously that means Kenshi is on there as well. And so is the Baldur's Gate video. All of those can be caught up on over there on the YouTube channel, which is the same name as this channel, but with spaces between the words, Secret, Squirrel, and Games. And then, of course, here on Twitch, if you want to find out when we're broadcasting live on here. Get us a follow here on Twitch TV twitch.tv/Secret Squirrel Games, all one word over there. It's youtube.com / bunch of letters and stuff like that. But you don't have to remember those. You don't have to remember all those letters and numbers and everything like that that equate to the channel for Secret Squirrel Games on YouTube. You can simply hit the link that is in the About section on my Twitch channel here, and you can see that there. But if you are watching this video after the fact on YouTube, then make sure you tune into us on twitch.tv / Secret Squirrel Games, all one word, like I said, and you can hit a follow there, and you'll be notified when these things go live and not have to watch them all later on after the fact. You can participate in the chat that way, and if you play any of the games that, that I'm streaming, obviously, but any games that have multiplayer available to them, there's obviously that opportunity where you can join in on the games as well. I'm sure you've seen, if you've been looking at the videos over there on YouTube, I'm sure you've seen several times where many of my viewers and followers have played along with me in Crossout, as well as participated in the decision-making process in various other games as well, or just chatted along the way and enjoyed the story together and everything. So it's been great, and I would love to have you join the community if you're not already a part of the community. So follow here on twitch.tv Secret Squirrel Games if you are watching this live, and if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, like and subscribe over there, and then come over to twitch.tv and follow as well. Yes, everybody had a hand in Trader Troll's appearance. We can't wait till he gets on next, especially if we're doing Kenshi at the time, and we can show him the artistry that occurred. Hey, what's going on, Aladdin? How you doing, man? Welcome. You're getting credit. As far as I recall, I believe you were the primary instigator of the entire thing. That's the way I'm going to tell the story. Not that there's a video or anything that could refute my statement, but that doesn't matter. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. A long time no see, Aladdin. How you doing, man? How is Algeria? Is it doing well? Are you doing well over there in Algeria? I got all kinds. I got viewers all over the place already. I don't have very many viewers, but they are scattered to the four winds, man. They are all over the place. You know, I don't have a ton of viewers. I don't have a ton of followers. I'm getting there, but I got Algeria, I got Estonia, I got Romania, I got, England, of course. I got all kinds of different places, man. They're all over the place. Had somebody from Bulgaria, had somebody from Ireland, Greece, yes, of course. Norway? Yeah, I was going to say Denmark, yes. I was going to say, I haven't had anybody say Norway yet. But yeah, they're all over the place. Yeah, Edge. Yeah, I guess my timing isn't very well positioned for like Southeast Asia per se. Guess not. I'd have to change some broadcast timing in order to catch any of them, or Australia or something like that. Probably don't catch them very often. But nevertheless, well, not Australia, and I haven't heard anybody in South America. No, that's not true. That's not true. I got somebody in Brazil as well who comes on sometimes, and he broadcasts quite a bit on his own too. So I do have South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, not Antarctica, but I don't know of anybody from Australia yet either. So I guess that would be the one missing if you're not counting Antarctica, because I mean chances are slim of of a lot of people watching Twitch from Antarctica, and then what are the chances of my small channel being somebody who catches one of those? But whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, things are good here. Yeah, very international, Red. I know, it's going crazy. Yeah, and cheers. True. A penguin needs to come and play with a squirrel. That would be good. You almost got it. P-E-N. And then the rest is good. But yeah, all good. So we have accomplished everything I think that we need to accomplish today. Let me see, is everybody else still on, or have a lot of people bailed from that other thing? Where are you going to hide your nuts in the snow? Yep. Yes. Yes, it is true. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Had a little repeat there. It came up on my channel, so... let me see what's going on over there with Sin Cakes and all these guys. Is he still doing this stuff with everybody else? Big streamer no. Oh, okay. Well, I guess not. I guess Welly's already bailed because he's hosting somebody else now. After show party with the streamer crew. So I guess looks like they're for the most part done over there already. So it looks like I missed out on that. Creators Unite is what Sin Cakes' stream was saying. But it's fine. I mean, it's not that big a deal. People were doing their thing. So anyway, are you out, Sego? No, I was looking. I wasn't bailing out. Well, I was going to bail because I was going to. I was thinking about ending the Crossout stream and starting up some Kenshi. Yeah, now that we're in a position to do something, I'd like to see what happens next. Not only that, I still have an Iron Spider pet sitting over in whatever the city is. I can't think of what it's called, Black something or whatever, which is the robot city in the middle of the map. I left him there because he was too slow to come with me in the beginning, and I need to see about increasing his speed and or going over there and picking him up and carrying him out of there so that I can get him to wherever we are, you know? So I just hate leaving him, you know, just over there. So anyway, yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna end this stream, end the Crossout stream, and go over and start up the Kenshi. So thank you for anybody tuning in today for Crossout. Thank you very much, as always. I'll be on the same time tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, or Eastern Daylight Time, I guess it is now, in the United States. And we'll be doing our daily and weekly challenges again, see if we can't make some more progress toward the 10 hard raids with electronics as the reward tomorrow, as well as, of course, the regular challenges. And I'll knock out that last, likely probably do it in an easy raid like I did today, knock out that last winning a battle, or whatever it is, not winning a battle, destroying 60 parts with energy weapons, a requirement for that other weekly challenge for the seasonal event. But for now, if you want to stay tuned, I would definitely appreciate it, as always, of course. But I'm going to go ahead and end this stream and just restart another stream as soon as I update my, you know, my little data for the stream, my stream data, and the opening slide and everything like that. And anybody who's going to hang out, I will see you in a few minutes. Anybody who's got to go or is done with me, you know, they've had their fill, that's fine too. I get it. Sometimes I've had my fill, you know, whatever. But I will catch you next time, hopefully. Thank you. Again, follow if you haven't here. Check out YouTube and like and subscribe over there as well. Appreciate your viewership as always. Appreciate all my followers and subscribers as well. And take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.